Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Soul Talk Energy Insight for November 4th to the 10th. This is the new moon week, and I am so excited to be here. My name is Jackie Ellis. I'm with JackieEllis.com, and I am an intuitive guided mentor. I am a Reiki master. I see energy, and I help people decode the energy within them so that they can transform their life into a life that they love. This week's energy insight is going to be done a little bit differently. I do have some message about, like I normally do, about the domain that we're in for the week, as well as I was guided to give you a little bit of a overall energy, what might be influencing the energies that we could experience this week, as well as there's three messages that I always ask my guides, and they tend to fall in order as to kind of like the experiences as we progress through the week. So the first message will be more relevant to the beginning of the week, and then the second message is around the middle of the week, and then the third message sometimes really relates to as we are entering into the following week or near the end of the week that we're in. And so Soul Talk members will get the entire video early so that they can really step into their power with full knowledge and be able to kind of get some insight as to what that means for their journey ahead of time, so they can reflect on it and ask their own guides or spiritual mentors what that means for them. Everyone else will be given this piecemeal throughout the week so that they are supported as they go along as well. So, without further ado, I'm going to talk to you about the domain that we're in. So, specifically, November 4th to the 10th is the new moon week. And the new moon, what I'm going to actually talk to you about the light mastery map is available for download on my website. If you do not have it, I recommend that you sign up for any of my free resources and then you'll be guided to create a profile on my website and go to the portal, VIP portal, and download the light mastery map. It will help you decode the energies that I'm talking about, and so that you can step into your inner power easier and faster. So the domain, each week has there's a cycle. There's a cycle, and the week that we're in, the new moon week, is very much centered around our heart chakra, and so it's using energies to really play with our to really dance and play with things that we desire and we love. It is centered around our value, or how we perceive our value, and what we value, as well as the values we are holding. It is centered around our worth, or what we feel is worthy, and what we're willing to sacrifice in order to move forward in our life. Now, sacrifice doesn't mean giving up something that we love or that is helpful for us in the hopes of, possibly getting something else. It is sacrificing is releasing what's no longer helping us move forward in life, so that we can receive what's waiting for us, that's even a healthier option for us. So I want you to really reflect in this week, I tend to, we tend to find ourselves in this week of the new moon sitting down and reflecting on what we desire for our life going forward. What are the things that we're willing to do in short-term goals to be able to make that vision, big picture vision for our life possible. And it is being able to do those things and know that we are willing to do those things that align with our own worthiness, that align with who we are, and really be able to express who we are in a way that is in alignment with our soul. And it's knowing what you love. It's knowing who you love. It's knowing what you value. It's knowing who you value in your life. And it is not filtering who you are for anybody. It is not filtering what you desire in order to achieve something that doesn't align with you. It is very much a true to you type divine power that's coming out of your heart. It is lovingly being able to express love and receive love without expectations. And that's truly what this energy is about. When we are changing who we are for other people, we are holding on to expectations that we think they hold for us. And we're not honoring that relationship with the other people because they don't know who we truly are in those situations. It is when we are just lovingly expressing, when we are just expressing love without expectations, it doesn't matter if we belong to one person or a group of people, or we just know that we are part of the greater good for mankind. And we will be okay no matter what. We will find the words, we will find the actions that we need to take to honor ourselves and the other person no matter what. Always, 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 always. And if we find ourselves not being able to do that in some way, or feeling like we can't be our true selves around people, then we're on the wide pathway in some way, and we need to find our way back in the narrow pathway, so that we can truly release those expectations and be more aligned with who we are. Okay, so the energy for the week. So there is a little bit of a preface that my guides wanted to tell you around what's happening in the world and how it could impact you and really help you. What I'm being guided to say in the next few moments will help you try to find your ground, try to find your foundational support through whatever comes through in the week ahead. And so there's world events happening, and there's also behind the scenes stuff happening that we are not necessarily privy to. It's very much a world war that's happening right now, but a lot of the pieces that are happening are moving. A lot of the pieces that are moving around we're not privy to right now, but we will be as powers that be allow us to see what's happening. And we just have to be open to be able to see those, and to be able to understand what we're seeing. And so, but I want you to, my guides want you to know that there is, there's a struggle that's happening right now. There's a struggle of will. There's a struggle of will that's occurring in this moment. And one side is trying to hold on to power that they have, that they've spent years building, and that they are and they're recruiting. They're going to do something to help recruit people so that they can stay in power. But they're going to do it in a way that can seem like it's very creative, but it plays with people's imaginations. It creates illusions, and it creates more illusions for people. So it may actually bring, trigger more fears. It may trigger some PTSD for people. It may trigger a lot of trauma, emotions, trauma patterns within people. And they're doing it in a way that is meant to help prevent what it's their last ditch effort, because they feel this is the only way that they can actually keep power, in some way. And so, but I'm through it all, truth prevails. Through it all, truth prevails. And so at some point they will be faced with the adversity, with adversity. They will be faced with something that is extremely powerful, and it's not going to be easy for them to overcome it. The other side is driven by love. Love for the people. And they're making inroads. They're making inroads towards success. This is what I've been shown. So the side that is driven by love for the people is making inroads for success. But it's going to be shaky. Or it could be shaky. So they need our help. They're trying to bring more of a harmonious change to the world, but they need our help. And in order for us to help, we need to actually help project the love, project more love out into the world, and help spread that ripple effect. They need us to calm the inner storms within us so that we aren't feeding into that fear and anger, so that we are standing here with the assurance that we are supported no matter what illusions are placed in front of us, and that so that the side that is doing it out of love for the people, they are able to remove the outer storm that is trying to manipulate us into fear-based actions. I don't know what that means. I don't know what's ahead, but I do know that it's not going to be a comfortable week for anybody. So if any week is a time, if any moment is a time to start looking within yourself and calming all of the things that, and working through all the things that are coming up for you and allowing yourself to heal and learning the tools that you need to be able to do that, now's the time to be able to do that. Now's the time to be able to do that for your own health and well-being, for your own physical health, for your own emotional health, for your own mental health, and strengthen your spiritual well-being. So that you can trust and love yourself in ways that are, it's a deep connection that it's hard to explain. It's so hard to explain it, but once you feel it, you know it deep within you. You know it deep within you. Okay. Third message. Wisdom will be revealed to bring people together again. Wisdom will be revealed to bring people together again. Excuse me. Okay. Many separating and polarizing energies were manipulated. The polarizing energies were manipulated to keep those in power for their own self-worth gain. Those people that needed to keep themselves in power in order to do what they felt they needed to do, were manipulating the energies that we were feeling for their own gain, for their own purpose, for their own journey. They weren't doing it for the greater good of mankind. They weren't doing it for the greater good of the world. They were doing it as a way to boost their own self. And in doing that, what they did was they created lies and illusions and stories, like big stories, to help us feed into the fear, feed into the storyline, feed into the illusion of, like, these are like even things that were foundational to our learning experience through life. Were foundational cornerstones to how we shaped our lives. And these lies and illusions are going to be revealed and seen on a large scale. Some of them are being leaked, some of them are being shown, but not everyone is understanding them, not everyone is believing them. There's still people that are manipulating and feeling or making it look like those messages are not real. But at some point there will be a crack big enough that it will be revealed and seen on a large scale. Allow the wisdom and truth to run through you so that you can discern between what you believe and what you don't want to believe. That's completely up to you. But I want you to do it with love and understanding towards yourself and towards other people. And that's the key here, is that we love ourselves through this and we love other people through this. Seek your understanding yourself. Look within to see how it resonates with you. Because when we are able to do this, and we're doing this out of love for ourselves and other people, we will make our way towards balance once again. Harmony will happen once again. I'm sending you all love. I'm sending you all love through this. Truly, truly, truly. If any of this message resonated with you, I'd like you to, I'd really appreciate it if you would share the love, like this video, subscribe to my channel. If you feel compelled to help support me in any way, so that I can continue making content like this for people like you, every coffee that is bought for me on a virtual coffee is helpful in helping me support me and my family through this time. Soul Talk members get the full video in advance, ahead of everyone else, and get time to reflect on their own journey with regards to what I'm being shown from my guides. The information for Soul Talk membership is in the link below. If you have any questions at all, please drop a comment or contact me in any way. Again, thank you so much for joining me on this journey, and until next time, be simply you.